In this video, I want to show you how you can send emails from your WordPress website or from your WooCommerce store. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tim, and in today's video, I want to show you how you can install an SMTP plugin. So your WordPress website or your WooCommerce store is able to send emails or customer notifications, and So this is what I want to show you today. So for this tutorial, we need, of course, a plugin that enables the email send function, and also we need all the credentials, the email credentials. So if you have a WordPress website, then of course you have hosting, and I think you have an email address. If you don't have an email address created yet, then create your email address for your website and make sure to write down, of course, the email address first, and then we need the password and we need the username, and also we need the host name. So these four things: email address, password, username, and hosting, and the host name. So these four things we need. So please write it all down, and then in my case, for example, here we are on my hosting account, and when I click on, for example, on this website address or on this domain name, and I click on View Details, then we can see here the incoming email server and the outgoing email server. And for this, we need the outgoing email server because, we want to send emails from our website to our customers or to ourselves. And in this case, we would need this outgoing email server. And so make sure that you have this outgoing email server. If you don't have this, then you can simply search on Google for it. So if you are like me on A2 hosting, then type into Google A2 hosting outgoing email server, or if you are on Bluehost or HostGator, then HostGator and outgoing email server, and then you will definitely find it, because there are all the websites that tell you the outgoing email server addresses. So this is what you need. And then of course you need a plugin that helps you with the emails. So in my case, we go to plugins, then add new. And then we go to the search bar, the plugin search bar on top here, and we type in SMTP. And the plugin we want to install is this first one here with the little pigeon icon, WP Mail SMT by WP Forms. This is, I think, one of the best SMTP email plugins, so we use this for now, and I already have installed it. And if you don't have it, then you see this install now button, but I have it already installed, so I have to activate this plugin. I click on activate, and now the plugin should be activated, and we should be after you activate it, then you see this setup wizard. So then we simply click on let's get started. And the setup wizard is really good because it tells you everything you need to input in order for the plugin to work. So then we go, if you want to send your emails via one of these accounts, for example with a Gmail account or with an Outlook account, then you can of course choose this. But if you have a normal website, then we have to choose other SMTP. And then we click on save and continue. And now here you can see we have to make the settings. So at first we need our SMTP host, and I wrote it down on my computer, not here. And I paste it in here. This is my SMTP host, and the encryption is on most hosting companies is TLS. So you can leave it on TLS, and if you if you encounter some kind of problems, you can of course then try the SSL version. But in most cases, on most modern hosting companies, then on most modern hosting plans, it is TSL. So you can leave it like this. The SMTP port is correct. It's 587 in my case. So, and then we need the authentication, so the login credential. So we wrote it down, or I wrote it down. So my SMTP username, in most cases, it is your email address. So your email address, info at, or your name at your domain name.com. But in my case, it is a little bit different. This is my username, and now the password, your email password you created earlier. Copy my email password and let me paste it in here. So great. And now you can see the next is the from name. So the from name is when you get an email, then you have then you see a field from who you get the email from, so you can input it here. And in my case, because this is the name of the website, so I want the name to appear in the email, and then I will click force name. So it forces to use this name in the email, and the from name. Not this. From name is of course this. Here you can input the from name from which the email account is sent. And then force from email. This is good, and everything looks good. Then then we have to click on save and continue. And no, we don't save it. And here you can choose some options if you want to have a weekly email summary. So the system automatically sends you the email summary, how many emails were sent, and to which addresses the email was sent. But it's for me, it's not that interesting. So I disable this, or I uncheck this. And here you can see you cannot uncheck this. So when there's an error with the email, with the email, then the system automatically will inform you. You cannot uncheck this, and improve email delivery. So this is not uncheckable either. So okay, and we don't need this. This is everything good, and then we click on save and continue. Okay, now you can, no, we don't want to be on the email list. We can just simply click on skip the step. And here again, skip the step. We don't want to register here, so skip. And now the plugin will check the email configuration if everything okay. In my case, congratulations, you successfully set up your email thingy. And then everything good. And if you get an error message here, so then you have an option down below. In my case, I don't have the button right now because everything is okay. But if you encounter any problem, then there will appear a button that sends you back to the setting page, and then you can check all the settings, or maybe go to SSL instead of TSL, the TSL setting. From time to time this can happen, or maybe you have to check with your hosting company the port. Maybe you are using the wrong port. But of course you can Google this if you type in your hosting company name and then email delivery, or email delivery, and then you can find the right port and also the right hosting server, or the right email server. Okay, and so then everything is okay. Then you could send a test email. So the plugin will automatically send out a test email to your account. but we don't need this, I trust this, everything is okay, then I simply can click on Finish Setup. Yeah, and everything is good. And here you can, of course, have options in the plugin, send test emails or the general settings. You can change this from name or the email address. You can change it, and also here you can see all the data we put in. But yeah, that's it. So it's really simple and straightforward. You only need your email account credentials and the server, the email server, and then everything is set up, and now your website is able to send form submissions, or if you have an online store, then your online store is able to send emails to the customers and order confirmations and all this good stuff. Yeah, so that's it for this video. If you have any questions, then you can write in the comment down below. You can write me in the comment down below your question, and I try to answer all your questions as fast as I can. And so if you found this video informative, then I would appreciate if you give the video a thumbs up, or the better you subscribe to my to my YouTube channel, because I will publish more and more helpful videos around WordPress and WooCommerce and web design. So yeah, thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.